You know that feeling when you're at work but you're stuck in a fog, unable to make decisions or get started on tasks because you're just too tired. Well, it turns out that you're not alone. In fact, this is a very common problem that many workers face, and it can be caused by a variety of factors such as lack of sleep, poor diet, stress, and burnout. But the good news is that there are some simple things that you can do to help combat decision paralysis and get your workday back on track. So let's take a look at 7 ways to break free from decision paralysis and have a more productive workday. Number 1. Don't wait until you're burnt out to take action. When we're busy, it's easy to put off taking care of ourselves until it's too late and we're burnt out. But this is a mistake. Taking care of our needs is essential to our well-being, and it's something that we need to make time for regularly. This means setting aside time to rest, recharge, and do activities that we enjoy, even when we're busy. It also means being mindful of our limits and not taking on too much. We need to learn to say no when necessary and to delegate tasks when possible. Taking care of ourselves isn't selfish. It's necessary. By taking care of ourselves, we're able to show up for ourselves and for others in a more sustainable way. We're able to be more present, more engaged, and more productive. So don't wait until you're burnt out to start taking care of yourself. Start making time for it today. Number 2. Stop letting decisions eat away at your energy. Decision fatigue is real, and it can be draining. When we're constantly making decisions, big and small, it can take a toll on our energy levels. But there are some things that we can do to help combat decision fatigue and conserve our energy. One thing that we can do is to prioritize our decisions. Not all decisions are created equal, and some will require more energy than others. Try to focus your energy on the most important decisions first and save the less important ones for when you have more energy. Another thing that you can do is to create a routine. When you have a routine, you don't have to spend energy deciding what to do every day. You already have a plan in place and you know what needs to be done. Finally, make sure to take breaks. When you're exhausted, you're more likely to make decisions that you'll regret. Taking a break allows you to recharge and come back to your decisions with a fresh perspective. Number 3. Organize your day and prioritize tasks. Being organized is essential to having a productive day. When you're organized, you know what needs to be done and when it needs to be done by. This helps you stay focused and on track. A great way to stay organized is to make a to-do list. A to-do list keeps you focused on the tasks that need to be completed each day. It also helps you prioritize tasks. When you're making your to-do list, start with the most important tasks and work your way down. This way you're sure to get the most important tasks done first. Another way to stay organized is to block out time in your calendar for specific tasks. This helps you allocate enough time for important tasks and avoid spending too much time on less important tasks. You can also use time blocking to schedule in breaks. It's important to take breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. Blocking out time for breaks in your calendar ensures that you actually take the time to relax. Number 4. Learn to say no. Saying no can be difficult, but it's important to learn how to do it. When you're constantly saying yes to everyone and everything, you're setting yourself up for burnout. You're taking on too much and spreading yourself too thin. When you say yes to something, make sure that you really have the time and energy to commit to it. If you don't, then it's okay to say no. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's important to remember that you can't please everyone all the time. Sometimes you need to put your own needs first. When you learn to say no, you'll be able to focus on what really matters and you won't be as likely to experience decision fatigue. Number 5. Automate your schedule. Automating your schedule is a great way to free up your mental energy for more important tasks. When you automate your schedule, you're essentially creating a system that takes care of scheduling for you. This could involve using a scheduling app or service to automate the process of setting up meetings or appointments. This way, you don't have to spend time manually checking calendars and finding available slots. Automating your schedule can also help you to avoid scheduling conflicts. Many scheduling apps have features that allow you to see when there are conflicts between meetings or appointments. This can help you to avoid double booking or scheduling meetings at times when you know you'll be unavailable. By automating your schedule, you can free up your mental energy to focus on other tasks. When you don't have to worry about the logistics of scheduling, you can use that time to focus on more important tasks like planning your work or brainstorming new ideas. 6. Block out time to make decisions. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it can be helpful to block out specific times of the day to focus on making decisions. This can help you to avoid making impulsive or snap decisions that you may later regret. To do this effectively, start by identifying the decisions that need to be made. Once you've identified the decisions that need to be made, block out time in your calendar to focus on making those decisions. During this time, take a break from other tasks and focus solely on the decisions that need to be made. This may involve gathering information, weighing the pros and cons of each option, and making a decision. After the decision-making process is complete, move on to the next task on your to-do list. By blocking out specific times to make decisions, you can avoid feeling overwhelmed and ensure that you take the time to make thoughtful decisions. Number 7. Remember that you don't have to do everything yourself. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's easy to try and do everything yourself. However, this can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. Instead, consider delegating tasks to others when possible. This could mean assigning tasks to coworkers or hiring help if possible. When you delegate tasks, you free up your time and mental energy to focus on more important matters. Additionally, by delegating tasks, you allow others to develop their skills and take ownership of their work. This can lead to increased morale and productivity among your team. Ultimately, remembering that you don't have to do everything yourself can help you to avoid decision paralysis and burnout. Wrapping it up, feeling stuck or drained at work doesn't have to be the norm. By implementing these tips, you can regain control of your workday and achieve your goals with renewed energy and focus. Remember that small changes can make a big difference. So start with one tip and work your way up. You may also want to consider speaking to a mental health professional if you're struggling to break free from decision paralysis. They can help you identify any underlying issues and develop a plan to overcome them. Don't let another day go by without taking action. Start today and see the difference it makes. We hope that you enjoyed this video and that it has helped you to gain some insight into how to break free from decision paralysis. If you found the video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We would appreciate it if you could leave us a comment below with your thoughts on the video or any tips that have worked for you in the past. We value your feedback and we're always looking for ways to improve our videos. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.